Ethereum is crashing, and if this breakdown is going to be a successful one, we will dump by 12%. But is this really about to happen? You will find out in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon from Crypto Paradise, and in this video we will not only go through Ethereum, we will also go through Bitcoin, and we will take a look at altcoins. So first of all, let's take a look on Ethereum on a 1 hour time frame. Firstly, let's discuss technical analysis, then we will dive a little bit deeper into some exclusive insights. So first of all, let's remind us the previous video where I have shared with you this bearish cross, and the same way it helped us to predict the bottom on the lower time frame right here. This bearish cross helped us to predict the top right here. As you can see, the momentum went down very heavily. The price is following, but it's not that crucial yet. But this bearish cross helped us in ParadiseTeam VIP to time nicely, taking some profits on our ship altcoin right here. We sold it at the top for 120%. So Ethereum is really the king of altcoins, and if you can really very well analyze Ethereum, then you can be better altcoin trader. Right at the moment we are waiting for confirmation of this exaggerated bullish divergence. What am I talking about? Is the equal lows right here. Let me show you what I mean by this by sharing with you our article on MCP School free. Exaggerated bullish divergence is happening when we have in price equal lows. However, the indicator in our case, MACD indicator, is creating a higher low, and that's exactly what we have at the moment. As you can see, the bearish momentum is decreasing. This was the previous low right here. Look at the strength of the bears. Can you see that? Loads of momentum going into this drop. However, we are creating an equal low right here. However, the bearish momentum is starting to decrease. So this is first sign that we might have some kind of exaggerated bearish divergence, which would be a confirmation for some mean reversion trade. Mean reversion trade means that you are looking for a reversal signs and you are trying to buy the bottom. It is not confirmed yet. We still need to have some bullish cross on these two lines right here, but from a lower time frame perspective, this is giving some hope to the lower time frame bulls that on this weekend we probably will not crash or do anything crazy just yet, because the bearish momentum is decreasing. The bears are losing steam. Take a look at our bullish pennant flagpole right here. Why is it bullish flagpole? Because once again we understand the technical analysis, and you do as well if you are in our free MCP school, and getting better and better. So if the pennant, which is basically the consolidation of the price, which is created by higher lows and lower highs, if it starts to be created after a bull trend, the probability is that it will break to the upside is higher than to the downside. But here we go, we have a failure of this bullish pennant pattern, and we started to break to the downside. That is why you always need to wait for confirmations when you are trading basically anything, and also these bullish pennants, right? So what you want to see, some breakout. If you are even better trader, you're also waiting for a retest. This retest basically means that this resistance line is being turned into a support, and this is a high conviction trade for you. You also can create a very nice risk to reward trade because you place your stop loss below the previous lows, and the targets are basically the measurement of the flagpole, which is the previous bull trend right here. So you measure that right from the bottom. Let me do it again, right from the bottom to the top, and you put it to the breakout point, right? And the same thing is going to happen when we are breaking to the downside, which is how I calculated that 12% drop. You just need to do it the opposite side, right? So you do it from the top to the bottom, you put it to the breakout point, and if this breakdown is successful, we might drop by 12%. That would be last target, because first target would be actually just the measurement of this triangle. So the first target is only for around 6% drop, and as you can see, it would very nicely also work with the previous structure of price action right here. This level previously worked like a resistance, and then also as a support right here, as you can see right here as well. So this would be a first take profit area if this breakdown would be a real one, because it's can still be just a fake out. So how can we tell? How can we really create the best trading signals? How can we get some more of confirmations? So first of all, on this retest, which we are having by retesting this moving average trend line, this orange line right here. So once we are going in this bear trend, lower time frame bear trend, if we are going to the upside, we are looking for some confirmations from oscillators. In our case right now in this current market situation, the best is MACD indicator. It's just by our research from the Paradise team. We always use different ones. You need to adapt your strategy based on the current market cycles. At the moment, MACD is working the best, yeah? So as you can see right at the moment, we are actually unfortunately creating a little bearish divergence. As you can see, the histogram on this oscillator is creating higher high. However, the price is making lower high. So even though we have the momentum, there is some selling pressure ongoing, and we will be talking about it as we take a look at behind the scenes. We will talk about the selling pressure, where is it coming from and how strong is it. But right now we can understand that there is some momentum, so lots of people are trying probably on leverage and some small orders on market price in spot exchange to buy. However, some big guys are actually absorbing the selling pressure, and from a lower time frame perspective, I'm talking just about lower time frame, ladies and gentlemen, this is creating a bearish divergence. But we still need to watch this for confirmation, right? It is not just clear yet, because we can continue to go to the upside if we can reclaim this moving average trend line. So this bearish divergence would be confirmed only after we break the previous low, and confirmation will be breaking below this wick as well. So for confirmations, we are really using this 15 minutes time frame. We are monitoring the markets 24/7, and that's how we can keep adjusting our trading strategy and tactically modify our trading positions. Let's take a look on Bitcoin right now. We can see that we keep going in this beautiful consolidation. You know that we have been calling in our free Telegram channel that we will recover from here. As you can see right here, it was shared with you on 9th of December. I told you we are about to keep on creating this consolidation. As you can see right now, we are trying to overcome this key supply zone. If we are about to close another daily candle above this level, there is a high probability that we can actually extend this consolidation zone, as I have been talking about in the previous videos, towards $109,000, towards this major supply zone. That will be our next resistance. But to be sure about this to happen, we again need to get some confirmations first, right? So firstly, taking a look at the volume, we can see that the volume as the price going up is decreasing. This is not suggesting that this breakout is being powerful enough for continuation towards $109,000, right? Also, we still have this bearish cross from November 25 crash that happened exactly towards our key support zone that I have been sharing with you. So another confirmation would be actually to get rid of this bearish cross by crossing bullishly. The blue line needs to cross the red line, and also we want to see on the histogram some nice bullish volume like we had right here. So until then, the probabilities are too small. However, the Bitcoin is not the main character in the current market cycle. Why? Because the Bitcoin dominance keep on crossing down. We keep on dumping. We have crossed this moving average trend line, and we are about to enter a bear market. If we are about to have this bearish retest successful, that means that this weekly candle, which is closing in 1 day 9 hours, will need to happen below this moving average trend line. And you know that if the Bitcoin dominance is crossing down, and if we will resume this bearish trend that we predict to be continuing towards 42%, towards our support zone right here, we will continue to make huge profits on some powerful juicy altcoins. And speaking about altcoins, let's take a look at the index that helped us to predict the bottom right here. From the beginning of the alt season, I told you after this bear rally, this is the bottom for altcoins. We are accumulating, right? And right now on a daily time frame, we are creating this corrective wave pattern from Elliott wave theory. So just to get you back into into the picture, this is basically a wave, right? This is the main first impulsive wave, okay? And if you understand the Elliott wave theory, let me show you right here. If you understand the Elliott wave theory, when we are entering another cycle, which is going to be in the bullish spectrum, we are moving in 5 waves, right? A, B, C, D, E. At the moment, the others dominance is creating higher time frame A wave, okay? So this is higher time frame A wave, and that A wave finished right here at the structure resistance. It was working powerfully right here. The supply zone was very strong, so we started to reject, okay? And right now we are creating a B wave. So let me show you. This is A wave, and right now we are in a B wave. And this B wave, if you understand the Elliott wave theory, is also being created by 3 waves. And why 3 waves? Because the 3 waves are always the corrective ones against the main trend. And because we understand that the main trend is bullish right now, this B wave is against the trend, and it's actually created by 3 waves, not by 5 as the impulsive waves. As you can see, the impulsive waves have 5 waves, the corrective waves only 3, okay? So this B wave, which you are creating at the moment, so if I shift our focus on a 4-hour time frame and we just analyze this medium time frame spectrum of this others index, and by the way, if you are new here, the others index is basically index of crypto total market cap excluding top 10 dominance coins. So basically this is the index of mid and low cap altcoins, perfect for analyzing altcoin market before you are about to trade an individual coins, okay? So this is really what's helping us to be so consistent in our profits and so profitable for over 8 years, and we have been able to survive all cycles just because having a great understanding of how the indexes work and how you can really leverage this knowledge. So right now you understand that this corrective wave is also created by 3 moves, right? By 3 waves. So if this wasn't the ABC right here, we are still creating the ABC, and the C will be lower and will probably finish at our Fibonacci support level of 0.618 or maybe even lower at 0.786. But how can we tell if this was the ABC or this is the larger ABC and we are going even lower? For that we need to analyze even the lower time frame price action, and I need to zoom in a little bit. And if we analyze this price action right here, we want that to be in 5 moves, all right? So either this was the ABC, which is against the main trend, and we are really going lower because this B wave was created by 3 waves, and that means against the trend. So the main trend from this medium time frame price action is lower, okay? Or this was just a zigzag consolidation and the B wave wasn't finished yet. So if this gonna happen and end up to be actually A, B, C, D, E, we know that this is the main trend, and from the high time frame perspective, this B wave is already finished and we can continue in creating the C wave. So that would look like A, B, and we are starting the impulsive C wave. For that, however, if I shift our focus back to 4-hour time frame, we need to be monitoring the current price action very closely, and we cannot close the daily candle, not even the 4-hour, that would be quite bearish already, below this previous pivot point, okay? So we are watching for that, and also bearish confirmations from our oscillator right here would turn the probabilities into the bearish case, and that again would help us to adapt our trading strategy. So it's all about counting out the probabilities. You know, when something happens in the market, some new indications, you just put the probabilities points on the side of bulls or on the side of bears, and based on that you basically diversify and strategically adjust your trading portfolio and your active positions, ladies and gentlemen. So either way, this B wave is already being finished, and this was the ABC, and we are about to go and start the impulsive C wave, or we still need to go a little bit lower. So either this is is going to be the start of the C wave. For that, you know exactly what we need to watch out for. We need to watch out this price action of this wave right here, or this is actually the start of the C wave that will take us lower, and then we can start the C wave. Okay, so right now the monitoring of the price action is very important, and also from the macro perspective, you know that we are expecting this symmetrical triangle to be broken to the upside and send Ethereum by 420% higher towards $20,000. What is going to be the confirmation for that is that this retest of this descending trend line is going to be successful. So we really want to see this bullish hammer candlestick pattern to be created, but for that we need to close this weekly candle above this descending trend line. All right, so it closes in 1 day 9 hours, and that again would help us put probabilities points towards that this is already the B wave and the altcoin market is starting an impulsive C wave. Okay, so weekly close, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you are playing it strategically, make sure you are playing it with patience and smartly, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Cheers.